Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Horned Frogs will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bow it up, stuffing the run.
Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Horned Frogs come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Pulls and fires complete.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Finds his man. It's James. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Makes the catch. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. Touchdown, TCU! First score of the game goes up. They get set for the point afters. We have the first. Oh, they block it.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Complete to start this drive. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Beck saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted, still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interesting to see what the Cyclones can do now.
Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Barnes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Payne. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Got the quick pass. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Leaves it with the back. He's just outside the 20-yard line. Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Buys a little time. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. It is good. They're now up 9-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. The question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
From the gun, the ground game. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
No, there's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Got it behind the line. It's Hansen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to barge in.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right thing.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Takes it past the marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making checks. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the tailback. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. This one's complete. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Cyclones with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Coleman.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal...
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. What a disappointment. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught behind the line. It's James. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense set on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. There he goes. He smashes his way through again. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Horned Frogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Running to the left. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's a runs like that that can really help the field position as they're up at the 35.
And that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slot.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate jump moving forward.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Get set, get set.
They just keep firing. Throwing right. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Makes the grab. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Breaks into the open. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On the run, it's Payne. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this